Hey everybody, welcome back to Carnivore. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Intentional Carnivore. I'm gonna get real honest with you guys for a minute because I think you guys need to see this. Listen, I tried for 4 hours to film a video today. It was a great video. I simply was reminiscing about yesterday with Dr. Barry, and I was also thinking about my buddy, my brother Larry over at Carnivore Quest, and how he put that video out yesterday for me. And I wanted to say thank you. And the primary focus of that video was a thank you note. And it did not matter what I did today. From 1 second to, matter of fact, right now I'm sitting at the church around the walking path from my house, just taking a break. And I was gonna come out here and just talk to the camera, because it didn't matter whether I was sitting on the front porch, whether I was in the house, whether I was inside. It didn't matter where I was at. Something was making noise. Somebody was there. Something was going on. I couldn't get my words together. The phone died, or whatever the case was. Didn't matter how good the video was. Didn't matter how good my intentions were. Something just kind of kept going wrong. Just didn't happen. And that just brought to my mind the idea that you can have a good plan. You can be doing this for the right reasons, as far as changing your lifestyle with diet and exercise and whatever else. You're gonna have opposition. It doesn't matter how far along the journey you are, if you're just starting out, or if you're a year down the road, or if you're 10 years down the road. That's why we can't be guided by the circumstances that comes against us. We have to be stable. We have to be firm and have our foundation strong. If your foundation isn't strong, if you don't start off on the right foot, have a great plan, have your why, you're going to fall off track. You're going to get into circumstances where things you're not going to be able to maintain things. I just thought that was a critical point to hold on to, and just remember that circumstances are never going to be ideal every single moment of every single day. Not for you, not for me. I get negative too. I get in a bad mood too, aggravated, and I'm taking it out. Not necessarily taking it out, but I'm just aggravated, and it's overflowing onto my wife, my kids, and everybody else. They didn't do anything. I'm being the circumstance that came against them in that situation, all over good intentions of making a little video, right? So sometimes you just got to step away from the situation, go for a walk, have a seat. Nobody did anything wrong. Nobody was in the wrong. But it doesn't matter how good your intentions are or whatever. Sometimes the circumstances just aren't going to be ideal. And you got to know how to deal with them. So what is your plan? What are you going to do when things stop going your way, whenever you face stuff that you shouldn't have to face, that nobody calls? Do you have a plan in place? Do you have a place that you can walk to, like the church? That's my place. What place is it that you get away and you go to whenever you have circumstances in your life that can knock you off track and throw you off course? You better have a plan. Have your why, have your plan. But I'm so hard-headed, a lot of times I dig in. And instead of doing the right thing, I just make things worse. So I guess, what's your plan for whenever circumstances comes against you? They're trying to knock you off track. They're trying to knock you off the plan. Do you have a plan in place to deal with those circumstances, to deal with that kind of stuff? I do. I walked over here to the church, not because I'm upset at somebody. I just got to step away from the situation. And when I don't, I just sit there and make it worse. You need a plan. You got to have a plan in place. Otherwise, you'll just go with the flow. And if you can go with the flow, you're going to end up wherever the flow takes you, not where you want to be or where you need to be. Anyway, I thought that was a pretty good tip. I wanted to share with you guys. Some of y'all probably know it. Some of y'all just need to hear it again. I know I do every once in a while. Anyway, you guys stay strong. Keep pushing forward. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Intentional Carnivore. Listen, I just wanted to jump on here real quick and express how fantastic and honored I was to have Dr. Barry on the show yesterday. It meant a lot to me, and I hope you guys got a lot out of it as well. I also wanted to give a big shout out to my brother Larry over at Carnivore Quest for the video. He showed me so much love. His love and kindness and support It's meant a lot to me for a long time, and it continues to be that way. So I would like to give him a shout out and just tell him how much I love him and Cassie as well. There's some cool stuff on the horizon, not just with Carnivore Quest, but I've got some people lined up to come in. But there is some good stuff on, on the horizon. I got some good stuff lined up. I also want to talk about two things that I normally don't talk about. Number one being the Buy Me a Coffee link. This is a donation link found in the description. If you feel compelled to give, you can contribute just by going to that link. Your generosity will significantly help grow the channel. There's another way to support the channel is through the Amazon link. You can go to the Amazon link. There's a lot of stuff that I just honestly can't afford and stuff that I didn't know that I need. And as I'm learning stuff that can go into the channel and help the channel grow and add benefit, I add it to that list. And I'm sure there's a lot that I don't know, but I'm learning. Nevertheless, you may have made it to this point and get aggravated with me because I mentioned the donation thing, and I think it's pretty clear by now that that's not my main mission, and that's why I forget to mention it most of the time, so I wanted to mention it here. But if you hang around, you'll see what the main goal mission is, and that is to help people. That's my main mission. Get people on track for their journey and give them some good beneficial content and tips that I have learned and share my journey with them and create a great community. But I guarantee you the best is still yet to come. Listen, hey, I'm thinking about doing a live Thursday night, just a solo live. If I don't, back Saturday night with Kip and Dave at 9 o'clock, and we have a special guest. So share the channel, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, watch the videos, let me know in the description what you think about it, what you'd like to see, whatever. You can see the lives that we've already done in the live tab down below. And like I said, I just want to say thank you guys, each and every one of you, for being here. It means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. I'm getting so much encouragement off of it. If you feel like you want to donate, some people have asked me how they do that. There's how. If you don't, then that's okay too, man. We're glad you're here. But get involved. But above all else, keep pushing forward. And we'll see you next time. Love you guys.